We're going to do a video of proximity searching, and at the screen it says here's a few search engines that support proximity searching and how to search for march within 10 words of Sherman, meaning Sherman's march. This includes General Sherman's long and arduous march through Georgia in the Civil War. And so we see the very first one is that Google allows that to be done by putting Sherman with the word around, space, left parent 10, right parent, space march. This would be your request. On the other hand, so it would look like, as you see it there, DT search would do it with the W's that are the word in, and then Lucene would do it with Sherman March, and then the 10, and then so these different companies do it different ways, and that's an important issue relative to education, because who wants to memorize all these ones? The one we're going to choose will be proximity searching within the ISIS system, and we're going to go there now. And we'll be putting in here the search on a proximity basis, which is the only thing we're interested in at the moment. And we're going to put in Sherman. And we're going to search within 10 words, March. And then we'll hit the arrow on the right side. And that gave us an example up there where we're looking at the fact that it went, if we look up here where the arrow is, we said your search for Sherman within 10 words of March found 3,992 hits and 592 documents in 63 seconds. That's because it went to a library that had 63,000 books on it, of which were mostly historical in nature, so it found a lot of results. So it did all that in 0.63 seconds. And now we're going to go out here, and we're going to look, one other aspect of that is we're going to change the amount of words to only 5. And that's going to reduce us to 503 results. And if we go 10 words, we get 592 results. And if we went 15 words, we get 646 results. If we went 20 words, we got 684 results. So you get more results the further the words are apart. So therefore, when you reduce it to 5 or 10 words, you're getting rid of a lot of the clutter, and you're getting more germane results, which tend to reward you. So we'll go back here, and we'll go back to 10, and then we're going to see the 592 results. And we're going to look here. Then what we can do with this type of system is we can take a look at something that might interest us. And we'll pick this one just arbitrarily. And that brought up the fact that we have the word Sherman in March, one Sherman in yellow, the other one in March. If you hit the yellow one, it's going to go to every place in the document that has Sherman. And in this case, it's also going to have March, and to show that way. So that is really helpful. Now if you go to the right arrow, it's going to take you to the next one. And if you do all of this material you can copy and paste to your homework, which allows you to quickly comprehend how to gather material. And then as this index is actually on a web server, you'd want to create your own index and get the material that's appropriate to that. So anyways, you've seen an example of that on anything. We're going to go and do one more thing. to illustrate the power of doing this. And that is, we're going to go to one more index here. Now this index here actually has a collection of books about the Burma campaign in Burma during the Second World War, and there's about 60 books in here, so we're going to look for Slim, which is a general, and we're going to look for Wingate, another general, and we hit the arrow again. And we were able to get 579 hits and 78 documents, and did that in a quarter of 1 second. And now we ended up with an additional benefit, as this has been set up for doing a taxonomy. And if you look at the right side, you see this other listing of sources, and so that you can not only look at what you're doing here on the left, but you can look to the right and see categories, entities, and then there's also a position to do advanced searches of in the things. You can do natural language and stuff like that. So that's an incredibly powerful system that lets you look at the taxonomy things, which have organization, locations. So you got India. If you hit India, you'd end up with 1,700 references to Singapore. Would have 1,005. China 835. Rangoon 778. London 766. So to illustrate how that works, we'll go back up here and look under Admiral Mountbatten. If we click on that, it would take you to all the references of Admiral Mountbatten within Slim, and 10 words on that, and then it will find those. So in that case, it found a total of 380 hits and 10 documents. So you've essentially found additional material by not having to enter everything, but by simply choosing the things that are to the left or to the right. And that's it.